I love coconut milk.
And honestly, because I love it so much, I want to put the whole can.
Yeah, I love coconut milk.
So I'm gonna just chop these things, okay? I don't know the centimeter of this.
Oh,
You
that's
tell
fine.
me.
Yeah, half an inch. Sorry, I don't do centimeters.
Oh yeah,
American.
What do you guys
Yeah, you know what?
Inches. Oh my God.
We use imperial measurements because we went to the moon.
Oh! Are we talking now? Okay.
Tonight on Metal Mastication, Brazilian thunder has entered the kitchen.
Hey, all masticator. Welcome to Metal Mastication. I'm your host, Brett Hogue. And you know, we shoot in LA, and I gotta tell you, living in LA, you see a lot of strange things here.
How strange?
I'm glad you asked. Just the other day, I saw a one-armed man in a secondhand store. I didn't have the heart to say anything to him, but I might have whistled a little Irish tune as I passed him on the way out.
If you did understand this joke, please send a message to Brett and let him know. He'll probably mention you in a reel and even mail you a Metal Mastication sticker or two. Good luck.
That brings us to this show today. Once again, we are in the fabulous kitchen of our executive producer, Metal Hall of Fame bass player, James Pulley. Hi, James.
Hey, Brett.
Thank you once again, and thank his lovely wife, Angela, for allowing us into their home. This is our 10th episode, and we have a special one lined up for you. Not only do we have Billy Sheehan set up on Zoom from Prague for the Mr. Big farewell tour, we have our first female guest. And to kick us off in the female guesting is the Lady of Thunder from Brazil, she who holds the bass down in the all-female metal band Vixen, Julia Lage. Julia, woo! Hey! Thank you.
Thanks, Brett.
Thank you. Oh, this is so awesome. We are so excited to have you. Our first female guest. She's a bass player. She's Brazilian.
Yes.
She can cook.
Yes, I can.
So let's talk about that briefly before we get started here. If you guys don't know this, on her YouTube channel, during the pandemic, she did her own cooking show called
Bass and Bake. So it's literally this show. So, you know, I was like super bored and I cook. So I started filming myself cooking because I was trying some recipes. And one day I really screwed up. So I did a funny edit and all that stuff and I put it out. Just, you know, I was like, look what I did with this recipe. And then, you know, people loved it and they kept asking for more. So I figured, well, maybe I should get some guests. So I have, of course, my husband Rich. I have Jen Majura she used to play in Evanescence. I have Annie Bosco, my friend is a country artist. I start having all these people coming, cooking, making all sorts of mistakes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Maybe playing here and there. So it's kind of like the same. So
Yeah.
it's kind of very familiar to me to be here in your show.
So in other words, you stole my idea before I had it.
Wow,
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm
you
hearing.
watch mine and you.
No, I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was there until you told me.
Well, we
So-
all have the same idea because I think cooking is just, if we like cooking, like we both like,
Yeah.
you just want to keep showing people how you can actually, with few ingredients, make something amazing and have your guests cooking for you, which is the best.
It is, and I think it's a cool idea because it allows your fans to see you do something we all do. Like you
Yes.
said, we all cook, we all eat,
Well.
we all make mistakes. You know,
I don't know if we all cook.
well,
But
we can
yeah.
all make macaroni and cheese,
Oh, yes. That's
right?
Or
So-
microwave rice.
Microwave rice, which I think we're doing today. So what are we going to make today?
So this is an inspiration and it is my take on this dish that is Brazilian, that is called moqueca. It's a fish dish with some broth, so it has coconut cream, it has tomatoes and also all sorts of vegetables. But, you know, you guys might not know, I'm Brazilian. And I don't know, I just love this dish because it's so easy. And you have fish and all these beautiful vegetables. You're eating out actually very healthy. And it's just make the pan do the work. So, you know, you can't make a mistake.
Now, I know that this isn't really moqueca, but it's like moqueca. So moqueca is very regional in Brazil, and it changes. It's different, influenced by the states.
Yeah.
Is this more, you grew up in São Paulo, so is this more, but the coconut milk is more Bahian.
Yeah.
So is this...
Well, moqueca is a dish that you will see more in the north of Brazil for sure. I'm not in the north, I'm from São Paulo. But, you know, we all appreciate their food so much. So, again, I'm improvising here with what we have in America. So a few ingredients are going to be missed, but in the end of the day, it's just a delicious broth with vegetables and
Awesome.
fish. So, yeah.
All right, let's get cooking. What do we need to do here?
Okay, so I'm going to start. How do you turn this on?
How does she turn this on?
I don't have to
Which
turn
one
it
do you
on
want? You
now.
want this one?
Yeah,
It'd be
well,
just
let me
pressing
see. No,
like
don't
that,
turn it
right?
on yet.
Okay.
Okay, so basically you want to start, we should probably cut the vegetables, I'm assuming, right? He got me this knife before, I'm very scared.
It's a very sharp knife
Oh.
that's just for the fish.
Okay, so let's maybe put that aside.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
This is
so-
for the vegetables.
Yeah, he already cut the garlic for me beautifully, so just gonna put that aside. You guys, you wanna cry
I'll do
with
this.
me?
Yeah, I'll do the onion. You can do the other ones there.
I
so.
like being here right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Isn't that
cut
nice?
the. Look how beautiful, by the way. You guys have like all this pretty. How do you call this again? Pimentões. The peppers.
Bell peppers.
Bell peppers. You can use whatever you want, like red, yellow, or just one. Tomatoes. So I'm gonna cut the bell peppers first.
I just followed your directions.
There, I don't know. There's no secret. I'm gonna cut in half. You don't have to follow like. You don't have to be perfect. I think that's what I like about cooking. You just improvise. That's how I learn how to cook. You improvise. Honestly, like playing an instrument. That's how I started as well. I was telling him that before we started. So just get the instrument. Try to make some notes. Get the pepper, try to fry and see what happens, and you're gonna learn it. Don't be scared.
So, do you come from a musical family?
Not so much, not at all.
No?
But actually, my grandfather used to have, I think, duet or something like that. But I didn't grow up with him doing that. So I'm gonna just chop these things, okay? Like that. I don't know the centimeter of this.
Oh,
You
that's
tell
fine.
me.
Yeah, half an inch.
Of Julia's finger.
Sorry, I don't do centimeters.
Ooh, oh
I'm
yeah,
American.
What do you guys
Yeah, you know what?
Inches. Oh
we,
my God.
we use imperial measurements because we went to the moon.
do? Oh, how is she talking now? Okay.
Has Brazil
did
been to
you
the
go to
moon?
the moon?
No.
Wait, but you have the conspiracy theory, but did you go to the moon?
Yes, we did.
Where is that, you know?
You can see the mirrors that we left up there. You can see the mirrors that we left up there, and you can also see the lunar module.
Did you see that?
So yeah.
Wait, I'll be right back.
I actually have a cousin who's a geologist for NASA,
Wow, that's intense.
and I've actually held a moon rock in my hand back in the 70s.
That's impressive. That's
So
impressive.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
A moon rock.
Yeah.
Was that legal to take a moon rock?
No, it was not.
I assume that. It's usually illegal to touch nature.
Okay, so if you don't have any musicians in your family, how did you end up being a musician?
It's a great question. I don't know. So I always, on school, I was not good with we call it exata, so like mathematics, chemistry, all that stuff. I was actually great in arts. So, music, we had art school, so I would build stuff out of rocks or with clay. I have a massive hat that I made out of clay. It's all in the school program anyway, so I was always very good. And we had a beautiful choir in the school. Oops, I keep dropping stuff, don't worry.
That's okay. We'll edit that out.
It's fine. So, long story short, I was always good on those classes, and I ended up, failing the other classes pretty much. And then my teacher said, my chemistry teacher, she said, I'm gonna pass you because I know you're never gonna do anything related to this, and I know you're an artistic person, and I'm sure you're gonna be an artist somehow. And I ended up being a musician like that, but the school, the program with the music, it was so amazing. Like we sang Carmina Burana, the whole choir. Oh, I could have cut that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want that there?
It was a different shape. No, you.
Okay. Let me take them out?
Okay, again, we're gonna improvise.
I chop onions, man. So
I know,
you know.
because Well,
I didn't realize you wanted
it's
strips.
Because it's layers.
Yeah, I see that. I see that
that's the
now.
whole-
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Wait, we'll find our way. It's okay, guys. In the end of the day, you cook everything together.
It all
And
ends up in
doesn't
the same
change-
place, doesn't
the
it?
order doesn't change the.
How do you
result.
want the tomato cut, ma'am?
Okay. I'll cut.
I asked, okay, I'll let
so
you cut it.
You want to cut like that, like one finger's like. you
Like
know,
this?
How do you call that?
I don't know.
Slice. Imagine it's a thin beef.
Biff?
Beef. Beef steak. Anyhow, I forgot I was saying something about music.
Yeah, music in school.
So the choir was pretty amazing, and we had an offer to sing with the whole class of students in Carnegie Hall, which ended up not happening because the maestro, his wife was pregnant, risked pregnancy, so we never went. But it was an amazing school for music. So I think I got exposed to so many different instruments and music styles and everything, and I mean that was a no-brainer for me. I was totally into music, and that was it.
So why the bass?
I don't know too, because I wanted to be a drummer.
Yeah.
And I love playing the drums. I'm not good at it, but can make some noise. And so I don't know. I remember my band in school already had a drummer, and it was an all-female band, and I decided, okay, so I gotta be on a rhythm section for some reason. I had that in, I loved it. I like the not obvious instrument.
Yeah.
Guitar and singing was the obvious options. And I already played a little bit of acoustic guitar and stuff, so I was like, yeah, I don't know, let's get the bass. So let me just, one sec.
Yeah.
So my mom, I was like, Mom, I need to play bass. And she's like, oh my God, because I already played the flute. I tried the violin, cantily, anything. What do you call cantily? Like
lyre?
Harp. All these kind of things you can imagine in school. And she was like, oh my God, you wanted the drums, now you want the bass. Figure it out. And I was like, no, I really want the bass. She's like, I don't know. So basically, I remember getting a piece of wood and some strings, barbante. I don't know how you say that in English. And I was tying on the thing. I was like, see, I got this. And I'm going to learn, and it's going to be great.
That's awesome. How old were you?
About 12.
12?
So I think when I turned 13 is when she was like, okay, you really want that, don't you? So she took me to this place, got my first bass. And again, back then there was no internet, no nothing.
Right.
So I was just learning on my own. I come up with a tuning and whatever, and I learning the songs. And I was so happy. I was like, well, I think I found this instrument is my thing.
So David Ellefson, who also plays bass, did an episode with us. Tater Thrash Hot Dish. You guys got to check that one out. And he made a very interesting comment that I'd never heard before. Mm-hmm. And he said, every band is the same. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? And he said, well, bass players are the same. It's a certain personality. It's a certain individual.
Let's see if I agree with that.
That grabs the bass. So what is it? What is it about that? What is it about your personality? You said you had to play in the rhythm section. Why? What is it about that? About your personality that drew you?
Well, back then I was absolutely shy, like an introvert.
I do not believe you.
I know. So I was super shy with people that I didn't know. So my family, whatever, I'll be, the clown that I am. But I was so shy. And I don't know, there's something with that instrument that it is a quiet instrument. It's not like a guitar. It's like the low frequency. It's less in your face. You can make it that way, of course.
Right,
but,
right.
I don't know. And there was something with the warm sound that it just drove me to some happy place. And the fact that it was working against the drums too, so it was like that rhythm. I'm Brazilian, so I'm all about rhythm anyways. So I don't know, there was a combination of that. And that's probably the fact that I didn't have to be there and soloing, showing off, probably. Although I really wanted to be Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
I wanna be Steven
Who
Tyler.
didn't want to be Steven Tyler?
I want to be him. I would go on a bathroom with my Walkman.
Yeah.
And then I'll get whatever. I'll be like,
yeah. Can you turn that up the other way, please, though?
It's okay.
If you're going to use a knife or a microphone,
Yeah.
just turn that the other way.
So I would do that, and funny enough, Steven Tyler had those little things that, that droopy skinny here. skin.
Yeah.
I wanted that. So I keep opening my mouth as big as I could because, I want to have that thing hanging. Now I'm starting to have it.
Yeah,
No bueno, sir.
Right.
Come on, get out of here. I blame Steven Tyler. But I remember wanting to be him, but I didn't have that personality. I mean, he's like, wow.
Yeah.
So I was,
yeah,
I don't know. So I started with the bass. I was 13, got the band, blah, blah, blah. By 17, I joined this big band in Brazil. And I was the youngest. And like, out of the blue, I just had to become the clown that they expect you to be on TV. Because it was country music, so it wasn't rock.
Yeah.
So I remember I was on TV, like, grooving, doing my thing, leave me alone. And then the guy behind the camera was like this. It's like, what is he doing, man? And then he's like, and I learned that he wanted me to smile. I'm like, nothing's funny here, man. I was such a grumpy
you gotta
teenager.
smile.
So I started, hey. So then I learned that the personality expected, it's not the introvert.
Right.
Which it's, for some musicians, I think it's a crash of interest, because introverts are very difficult for them to just become the showman.
Yeah,
and
it is.
The things they expect. So for me, it was a fine transition.
What brought you out of your shell, so to speak? Can we cook?
Yeah, it's gonna be quick.
Yeah,
but
if it's gonna be quick, keep talking. What brought you out of your shell?
I did have to go to therapy. My school sent me there.
Oh, okay. Didn't expect that answer.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly why, but I was having trouble in school, basically, and they sent me to therapy. And then in less than a year, I found out all sorts of things with me, and then I was like, oh, this is so silly. So I kind of grew out of it, like, easily in a way. And that was it. And then I, got older and then traveling more and talking to more people and seeing that, okay, this is not going to kill me. Just go be you.
Right.
Like, so, yeah.
I'm going to turn the oven on here for a Mastication.
Therapy helped.
Yeah,
I never done therapy since.
No?
But, could be good. So, you want me to start doing this?
Yes, please.
I'm going to turn this on. Hopefully I don't blow the house.
Figure out James's oven. So, you briefly mentioned your husband earlier, and for those of you who don't know, you are married to?
Richie Kotzen.
Richie Kotzen, a world famous guitar player. He's played with everyone. He's in Winery Dogs with the man who we have waiting on Zoom, the inspiration for the show, Billy Sheehan.
Yes.
Does Richie cook? That's what we want to know.
Sorry, I don't cook.
So you do all the
really.
cooking at home?
Yes.
Yeah?
One time, so he was like, let me bring something for you, whatever, cook, bring in bed, whatever. And then he started putting stuff together. I'm like, oh, I don't like those ingredients. It's not that I didn't like he was matching weird stuff. I was like, oh, this is gonna not work. So he does a great toast.
Great toast, that's awesome.
That's it. Because even when he spreads the butter, I'm like, the whole toast. You have butter only here. You have to put in the whole toast.
It does have to be completely covered. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. It does.
Yeah, sorry, baby.
So where did you guys meet? How'd you meet Richie Kotzen coming from Brazil?
Wait, let me make sure I'm not exploding things.
Yeah, don't burn your hair.
High, low. Okay. So wait. Good.
Okay.
Is this, how do you call that pan?
Non-stick? No, it's not.
Okay, so I probably had to wait a little bit.
It is an Alclad though, so you can just not worry about that.
I'll wait a little bit.
I didn't know you had Alclad.
You don't want it to stick. What's the name of that pan? There's a name for it. Stainless steel.
Stainless steel. That is stainless steel. Yes, it is.
Because stainless steel, you want it to be very hot, but the test is you throw water and if the bolinhas.
Correct. It bubbles.
The little bubbles.
Correct. It
they
dances.
Jump, that's the right point. Otherwise, everything's going to get sticky there.
This is true. This is true.
Not that it matters because we're going to put all this sauce, but.
Right.
Sauce.
So where did you meet your husband?
If I said Facebook, it's not a lie. I met him on Facebook, honestly. No, I went on his show in Brazil with some friends, and I left because I had to go in the bus and travel myself to tour. So when I was leaving, he actually was leaving as well. So I kind of waved. I didn't wave, I did this.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Silly! So he was like, ugh. So whatever. It was 2010, and I added him on Facebook, right? Just, following him. And then he followed me back. And then he started talking to me, And then he wanted me to go to Porto Alegre or like Costa Rica, whatever, to meet him. And I'm like, listen, where are you, man?
I'm right here.
No, he's not ready. I'm like, listen, that's lovely, but I can't. I have a band, and, honestly, I don't know the guy. I mean,
Right,
like
yeah, you don't know the guy, but...
I don't know. So I basically said, no, but here's my email, let's keep in touch, blah, blah. Plus, I had a boyfriend.
That's important.
Yeah. So we met a year later, actually. He came back to Brazil, and then he said, hey, are you around? Should we meet? I was like, yeah, sure. So that was good timing. We met, and...
Love at first sight?
Kind of was. It was so different and exciting, and for him as well. And I don't know, we kind of connected, and it took forever for us to be together. He came back to LA, started dating someone. I went back to my ex-boyfriend, and we saw each other 6 or almost a year later again. Then I had to come here, which is another whole thing with paperwork. So, it was a lot. But 12 years later, we're here.
There you go.
Trying to make this band hot.
That's awesome. And you are not only in Vixen, but you got some solo stuff coming up as well, correct?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, since quarantine, I start, releasing. So you're going to put some olive. Is this open? No. It helps if you open.
Just a little bit.
All right.
Maybe.
I eyeball everything, so.
And that's how you ended up with Richie.
Yeah. This is about right. So I'll say like 3 tablespoons of olive oil.
Right, okay.
Turn this down a little bit because it's getting wild.
It's smoking. We don't want it smoking.
We don't smoke. Put the what is it? It's different to cook in someone else, not your house.
It is.
Because you never know the thing.
It's very hot.
Yeah,
what do you want? What do you want?
Just that spoon is perfect. Okay, so now it should be good. Hello. Garlic, minced garlic. I think it's about 3.
My wife says that every Brazilian recipe starts the same way.
Oh,
you saute garlic and onion and olive oil.
Yep.
Right?
I'm going to put this aside because it's a
It's
little too hot.
too hot, yes.
So that's the easiest part ever. So now you're going to layer the layers.
If you didn't screw up the onions,
didn't
we'd
screw
have
up the
awesome onion layer
so
too
we're gonna
in
just
there.
throw some onion.
There you go.
No problem. And honestly, some people just make cute layers. You can layer the way you want. So I'm going to just do...
I like this.
Trying
Yeah.
to find the onion.
Sorry.
It's okay. I just don't want it to burn too much the garlic.
Yeah. Solo project.
So I'm going to, instead of put that, I'll put this because it has a little liquid. A little liquid?
Yeah.
Humidity?
The moist.
Moist. So this garlic doesn't burn.
Some people don't like the word moist. What's up with that? It's just a word. I don't get it.
It's the word, guys.
You know,
Come on.
Moist.
Don't be too sensitive.
It's moist.
So what we do in Brazil, because everything is salt, okay?
Yes, I heard
So
that.
you're gonna put a little salt on tomatoes. So it doesn't taste
Everyone has high blood pressure in
bland.
Brazil, do they?
I don't know, man. I'm still okay.
You have very good health care there. I had a health scare when I was there.
You did?
And I didn't even have my passport with me or anything. We went to the hospital with her, and they got me right in, saw me, took care of me. It was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is true. The healthcare system here is a little scary.
Yeah, it can be.
I don't want to be
It can
sick here.
Right.
And to make the preventive exams and stuff that you should be doing, it's just absurd. The prices, anyways. Boring talk.
Yeah, boring talk. Well, you're on to healthcare now, so let's get back to your solo project here. What do you got? What's going on there?
Okay, so I started releasing my solo stuff during quarantine because I finally had time to finish my songs, and I released this song that is very different. I did everything. Like I wanted to learn the software Pro Tools and the software Final Cut. So I'm gonna put this aside.
Don't burn yourself.
Wait, pause on the song. Let's put the fish.
Oh.
So this I seasoned with salt and pepper, nothing fancy. This is codfish. fresh caught fish. You can use literally any white fish you want. Doesn't have to be cod. I like cod.
We'll leave that bone in and get that out later.
It's okay. Oh, is there a bone?
Yeah. There, okay.
Okay. Ooh, there's a little bit here too. Maybe we can figure it out later.
Yeah,
right?
we can do it later.
Whoever gets the lucky,
The lucky piece?
the
right?
lucky bone. Ew. Okay, let me wash my hand.
They have a saying about that in Brazil, I'm sure, because that's. See, I wanted to ask Richie this because he's married to a Brazilian, and
Yeah.
he's the only other person, other gringo I know married to a Brazilian. So
Really?
when you guys are having conversations, do you say things to him like, we have a saying about that in Brazil,
Yeah, and
all
you
the
guys never
time,
have
right?
anything here,
Yeah.
yes.
See,
It is.
everything.
Yes?
No, there's a saying for and it involves monkeys and a tree, right?
No.
Right? Come on, it does too.
Americans think that Brazil is a bunch of monkeys and trees and bananas. Let me tell you.
Because there's macaco.
Because it is.
Cada macaco no seu
Seu
galho.
galho.
See?
Yeah. But
Gai do mico.
Pagando mico.
pagando mico is
See?
another.
See?
Oh, wait. Let's put the tomato paste before I do
Okay.
that. So, guys, basically, I just pile up all the veggies, which is bell peppers, tomatoes, and onions. Put the fish on top. Now I'm going to put a little bit of sauce. Is this sauce?
And
or
it's tomato puree. It's tomato puree.
Perfect. That should be about right.
You want it's a little thicker than sauce. That's what you want. Little pieces
Yeah,
of
you want a
the
little
fruit in
thicker.
it. Little piece of the tomato. So
I'm gonna go
yeah.
again with a little salt
Little
because
salt.
usually that thing is sweet.
Yes, it is, and
I
salt
don't know
free.
what I'm putting here, but it's
Pepper.
cool. And so now we're piling up the rest of this stuff, okay? Just get wild, don't have to be fancy. Again, it's gonna melt and be delicious, okay? So, going back to the songs, I released a few songs. I did on my own, recorded guitars, or whatever, produce, arrange, blah, sing. And I loved it because I finally learned the softwares that I wanted. I filmed a bunch of videos and I edited on
Oh,
Final
right,
Cut.
yeah.
I wanted to learn those softwares.
Yeah,
right?
that's
So-
hard. That takes a lot of
Yeah,
time.
it does. So quick pause again because we're chatting and cooking.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
let me put another tomato here. We have tomatoes.
Baking sheet
Bacon chat.
under here. Okay.
The lowest.
Okay, now guys, the exciting part. We're putting coconut milk on top of this, okay?
Ooh, I love coconut milk.
And honestly, because I love it so much, I'm gonna put the whole can.
Yeah, I love coconut milk.
So there it is.
Yeah,
Whoa.
and we took the calories out of that first, so the
Good. It's good calories. Coconut. is
coconut
good
milk.
calories.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Bad calories are
Bacon.
well, some would say, but frying stuff. How do you call that?
Frying stuff. Deep fry.
Oil.
Oil,
Made of
yeah,
seed.
yeah, yeah.
Seed oils.
Seed oils are bad.
Okay, guys. Now I'm gonna leave this in a pretty mid-low temperature. I'm gonna do that and let it sit. It would take probably about 10 minutes. You're just gonna start checking because the broth is gonna create that whole moist stuff. You're gonna keep checking how soft do you want the vegetables. That's it. So if you want a little harder, a little more al dente,
There you
you
go.
leave it, you take it off and make sure the fish is cooked. But the fish cooks pretty quick.
Yeah, the fish will cook very quickly.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite meal?
Dude, that's a hard question. For me,
Yeah.
well, I do love some easy, like Italian pasta, like nothing fancy, nothing with too much cream, but like a good ingredients like pasta, tomato, a lot of garlic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, she's
I
the
like
s-
that.
She's the same way.
Tell people what you're doing.
I'm making pão de queijo. Pão de queijo is the national dish of Brazil, or it should be.
One of those for sure. One of them.
And it's a Brazilian cheese bread. Traditionally, it's made with Parmesan. I did not have any Parmesan, so I used cheddar. You can really use any cheese you want.
Yeah.
You can even put garlic cheese in it, I've seen. I don't like my pão de queijo with garlic in it.
Yeah.
It's all over Brazil, and every time we go there, in fact, as soon as we get off the plane and walk into the airport, my wife has to go over to one of the They have all the stands they have in the
Yeah.
airport.
Oh yeah, because they have it right there.
Yeah, and we're getting pancakes right away.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
But every family will have a little different twist on the recipe.
Oh, I did not know that.
So, yeah, it's never the same recipe at all.
Oh, right on.
So, which I love. So every
Yeah.
time I travel a lot in Brazil touring, and every different state, but especially Minas Gerais, the state. I don't know if that's the state of pão de queijo, but if it's not, I'm so wrong right now.
Yeah.
But I think it is. Because I'm from São Paulo, I would know.
Right.
But every time I go there, the pão de queijo will be different everywhere. You have the big ones, you have ones with parmesan, you
yeah,
have the
the
ones
big-
with whatever, you have
yeah.
soft, you have, and they all have some different twist on the recipe. But
Very cool.
the base is cheese,
Yeah.
course.
And tapioca flour.
tapioca flour, and you can't go wrong with that unless you don't like cheese,
Right.
which I don't know who doesn't.
And
But yeah.
do you have a specialty, something you're known for? Something?
No, I don't. I have what I call meleca.
Okay, I know what that word means.
Meleca is something like yucky that
Yeah.
doesn't look appetizing, but usually it's a combination of a lot of stuff. I told my husband, I said, this looks like a meleca, but it's great. So it's usually rice-based.
Rice,
It's the rice.
yes.
And then you're going to put whatever you have in the house and make some mexido, which is mixed rice with whatever you want to have. So I do that a lot. But usually when I used to play, I have a band called Phoenix Rising, and then we changed to Sister Knot. It's confusing. But we went to Big Bear a bunch of times to play. And every night, I would make the pasta for the band. I'm not Italian, but I do make a mean bolognese.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I would do that every time. So I've done that a lot by request. The band would be like,
Okay.
"Can you make
Yeah,
bolognese?"
yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Here we go
that's
again.
cool. That's cool. No, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. So let's get back to your solo stuff
Yeah.
now. So you've released a couple songs, couple videos.
Yeah, I did, and I was very excited about that because I've been writing for so long, but not really releasing my own stuff. So when I finally did, like a weight came out of my show, I was like, oh, okay, I can do that. But I do have this thing because I am very versatile, being a Brazilian and everything. So my first song I have, it's two parts. So it starts with my mom calls Celtic kind of like. So it has acoustic guitar, I'm singing, I had the flute, it's very and then it turns to a second part, change the rhythm, now it's a little bit of a samba, which is a Brazilian rhythm. I'm playing percussion on a table because I was in quarantine, so I didn't have access to nothing. And bass solo, Portuguese lyrics, and the whole different world. That song was experimental for me, and I love that. But I'm a rock chick too, so mostly that's what I've been doing now, which I love. I love playing rock. I love playing with the Vixen girls.
How did you get in Vixen?
Well, Britt knew me for a long time. We almost had a band together. She almost was part of Sister Knot. But then she got the gig with Vixen. Should I turn here? So she knew me already. We had played before a bunch of times. I call her to do this gig. We played for Alejandra Guzman, which is a Mexican artist. She's like Madonna or from Mexico. And so we did a project with her, recorded a whole album and DVD, me and Brit together.
Wow.
Yeah, we recorded at the Roxy actually. Anyways, long story short. Long story short, she calls me one day. She's like, listen, Cher's gonna take a hiatus and we're looking for bassists. I thought about you. Would you be interested? I was like, whoa, yeah, absolutely. I was in this phase that I was trying to figure out what to do next. And it was kind of the perfect timing. And then the manager also knew me through Richie and, through those cruises. He has these cruises, like rock cruise, most of rock cruise. So I've been in those with Richie and the manager does that. So he's like, yeah, Julia. So he called me too. And I say, yeah, guys, it'll be a pleasure, So that's how I got the gig. They knew me. I know there were other bassists involved. They were looking for other girls as well. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe personality-wise and the whole thing, they knew that I was going to
Yeah, awesome.
the project, and now it's gonna be almost 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years, and I did see,
Fly.
I did watch a couple of the videos there recently, and I noticed in the video Red, one of our guests, the guy you saw a little bit of his video, Shawn,
Yeah, Shawn.
pulls up on his Harley and
Oh yeah,
takes your singer off into the sunset. That was pretty cool.
it was. Yeah.
Okay, so you're in Vixen,
Yeah.
and
I'm just mixing a little bit because the tomato sauce. I want to mix the tomato sauce a little bit.
you've come out with new material since you've been in the band.
Yeah,
How is the writing process in the
Well,
band?
that song, it was already picked for the band, so it was a Fred Curry song, the drummer, and I think there's 2 more writers. Don't remember the names, but he produced the song, and I think let me try.
Needs
salt.
more salt. See,
Of course, always, guys. Anyways, let's make it fit for a minute. And so when I joined the band, they already had that song in mind apparently, and I was okay with everything. I was like, sure, if you guys already have something planned, let's just do it. So that wasn't any process for me. So I just went to the studio, and Fred produced me and produced the girls, and we played, what he had in mind. Like usually, that's how it is when you have a producer. And we tried to jam a few times. In Boston, we were jamming around a few songs, a few ideas. But it is hard because, for example, Roxy lives in Detroit. Back then, Lorraine used to live, she's still there in Palm Springs. Me and Britt live here. So it's kind of hard to combine everybody.
Yeah.
And Tyson, we have the keyboard player Tyson, he lives in Nashville. So that was a little complicated, but it's been, almost 3 years now. So we did a bunch of stuff. We work on that new song. So now we're starting to talk again on writing or like shopping for songs or like seeing what happened. So I still don't know how the process is gonna be.
I see, right, yeah.
We do have a new singer now, Rosa Larica.
Yeah.
She's badass, incredible, but she does live in Canada.
She's in Canada. Yeah. So for the first time, first of all, you were the first non-American in Vixen,
I was.
right? So you made Vixen international,
Ooh.
and now we have a Brazilian
right.
and a Canadian.
Yeah.
So it's like a multinational band now.
True, it is. And
So have you had a chance to meet? I know you guys did a gig with her. Did you just do that one gig and then she went back to Canada?
We have a bunch of, well, I don't know how many, but we already played a bunch of gigs with her.
Okay.
We're planning on going to Canada, of course, because she does have a good following there. And yeah, we went to Canada, I think, was it last year? I think it was last year we were there. So we've been going everywhere, but the funny thing is that we went to Brazil for the first time ever last year.
Oh, right on.
So with me in it.
Yeah,
in the band.
yeah,
So
that's
I was
fantastic.
like, oh my God. So it was amazing. We played this awesome festival called Summer Breeze. Funny enough, my husband was there with the winery dogs.
Oh,
So we
right
matched
on.
the same
Yeah,
festival.
that's so cool.
For like 5 minutes. Hi.
Yeah, right.
It was very
At
cool.
least you had time to see each other, because
Yes.
I've heard.
Because we played and he was about to play on the other stage, so we ran. I saw like 2 songs.
Yeah.
It was crazy. But it's like a cute thing that happened.
Yeah.
So we've been touring a lot. We went to Wacken last year. That was incredible. I never played on Wacken in Germany, and that festival is like, and we played on the same stage that Iron Maiden played. So it was like, what is going on here?
So how big was the crowd?
Well,
40, 50?
It was about, I think they had like 65, but for us, I think they had a little less because there was a massive rain.
Yes, yeah.
massive
I remember that
problem.
last year. It was really
it
muddy.
almost
Yeah.
didn't happen.
Yeah.
The sun opened up for us. It
Awesome,
really did.
awesome.
And it was muddy. It was a mess, but it was such a great festival. I could play there every day.
So yeah, how does that feel to you when you're on stage and you're looking out into a crowd of 50,000 people? All right, what does that feel like? Because most of us are never going to experience that.
It feels awesome, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm way more comfortable with a bigger crowd than a small crowd.
Yeah.
Because you don't see shit.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. What can you see in a crowd of 50,000?
You see an ocean of people, and you see, I mean, if you're staring at people, you'll see what they're doing. But like, I'm like, again, I'm still a little shy. So I'm like, let's go, everybody. I'm not really looking at anybody. But
Okay, so when you're pointing to the kid in the front row, yeah, you're not really pointing at a kid.
might not.
Okay.
But I might be too. So
She's looking at your forehead.
Yeah.
It's an old trick.
But smaller stages, like people very close to you,
Yeah,
like, it's a little more for me. So I love it. And I did play in São Paulo, my hometown in Brazil.
Yeah.
For 2.5 millions of people once.
Oh my gosh.
On a New Year's party. It's like playing at the Times Square.
Oh my gosh.
And
What band was this?
after that,
Wait, what band was this you were in
it
playing in
was
front
called
of?
Barra da Sai. It was all female.
Ah.
It was a country band. That's where I started.
Ah.
I was 17 when I joined the band. I was a baby, and I was the youngest.
Yeah, you were talking about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's move on from the country.
Yeah, but I learned so much there. I learned
Yeah?
how to do TV, radios, how to position myself. I mean, I grew up doing that. They had a bus with our faces on it. It was
Wow, that's huge.
well, yeah, we had a Grammy nomination. It was a pretty big deal
Wow.
band. I think this is ready, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so
I don't
how
want
many
things to melt too much.
so how many millions of records have you sold then?
I don't know, because again, I'm from an era where albums were getting put aside, and you're actually streaming now.
Sure,
So there was a lot
Yeah.
of streams.
Yeah.
Albums you sell a lot on the venue still nowadays. Like you sell on
Right.
the venue and you can
Yeah.
sign, or they bring for you to sign. But nowadays you don't even have a car with CD players.
How is, because the music industry's changed
Fork.
so much, like you said. Here,
wanna try.
back in the 70s, 80s, even 90s,
Yeah.
the bands were making your money from album sales.
This is ready. Yes.
And now they're not. Now you're not. So is it venue? Is it merch? Because I know streaming, you got to stream like 1,000,000 times to make a buck.
Depends. If you write the song, you can do good on streams. But woo, still not ideal, of course.
Yeah.
But again, let me try. You know what I feel like it could have? Some lemon or something more spicy. Should I put more pepper?
Well, that's not spicy pepper.
No, it's not.
So do you have
So
any?
that doesn't
You have
make
any
it
cayenne?
spicy?
You have some cayenne, right? No, it
Oh,
doesn't.
we can actually add this to the dish, I guess.
He's got some. You can put some. You can throw some cayenne in
Because
there.
it's still a little sweet, because the coconut is...
Yes, very sweet. Coconut milk is
So
very sweet.
You want
Yeah.
to try to find a good balance. So
Yeah.
And I thought I had the oil that we use in Brazil, and I threw it away.
Oh, the palm oil. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. You were gonna make, because I'm sure we have some too. Yeah, I'm sure we have some at home.
I could swear I had, but I threw it away because I think it was old.
Yeah, it's all right.
I
It's
don't even
all
know if
good.
it gets old, but
I think it does. It
gets,
does.
right?
Yeah, it does.
so.
Okay, so what do you got coming up? Can you talk about the stuff you're working on with your husband? Did you talk to him about that?
A little bit, but you asked me about how bands make money. And
Yeah,
I
okay, let's get back to that.
I think, of course, if you're a songwriter, you're still gonna make a good amount. But I would say, for me as a musician, lately it's been the pace for the gigs, going out on the road for sure, selling the merch, and that's basically it. Because unless you have a good endorsement, if you have an endorsement, a product that is yours, you can sell.
Or your Metallica.
Or your Metallica. Like my husband has like 2 signatures guitars with Fender for 20 years now. It sells great. So that's a good thing to have.
So he gets a part of that? He gets
Absolutely.
yeah,
Every
that's
guitar.
awesome. That's awesome.
Pedal.
Yeah, pedal too,
all that
yeah.
stuff. So what is it? Ooh, cayenne should we put? I don't know. What do you think? What does Brasilia think? Should I put some of that?
Cayenne. Yeah, she likes
Cayenne?
cayenne. Yeah. So you know Bjorn, England?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
he did our show too, right? And now
cool.
he's over in Europe with Dio Disciples. They played Wacken.
I saw that.
Right.
Yes.
85,000 people.
I know.
And then they opened for Mr. Big.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, in Poland. And he's
our friend Bill is about to join the show.
yeah, and Bjorn got to use one of Billy's EBS pedals.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was really cool for him because he's a huge Billy fan too,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course.
Well,
You know, who isn't, right?
the
Right?
guy plays. I think the cool thing about Billy is that he shows the side of the bass that a lot of bassists don't explore too much. Which, I mean, I didn't even explore. I like more of
Yeah.
the groove.
Right, yeah,
but, But
That's what Shawn McNabb
that
said
whole
too. It's the groove.
thing- yeah, I love,
Yeah.
Brazilian.
Yeah.
But all that thing you can do, it's just, I mean, he has a band with Rich, of course, the Winery Dog. So every night that I would watch him, I'll be like, what?
Right.
I was like, and then he'll be like, ooh, let me know which one day you want a tip or something like.
And see,
Like, I'm never gonna say, hey Billy,
right.
teach me how to do this. I was like, no. I was like, thanks, Billy.
So the thing as a fan, the thing that gets me is like when I'm watching a musician like Billy or your husband or James or Chris or any of these phenomenal musicians, they'll do something that is so surprising to me, it'll make me giggle.
Yeah.
Right? I'll be like, oh
Yeah,
shit, dude,
yeah.
how'd you do that? Right?
Yeah,
So who does that for you?
Well, certainly Richie.
Yeah.
When he plays, he
Does he do that a lot at home? When he's
No.
playing at home, you're like going, dude, what the fuck?
There's no playing at home.
No?
There's music at home. There's too much music every day, so literally our house is quiet. But when I see him live, the way he approaches the instrument and how connected he is, the way he improvises, the way he knows the instrument, it's just bizarre to me because he can shred like days, but then he can play one blue note, one like whatever tiny riff, and but the feeling and the purpose is just so perfect. It's just like, oh, I don't even know. But he knows how to build up the expectation and go to the jams. But he have a great band with him that can follow that. That's more like a jazz approach because jazz players are all about jams, so they quiet and build up and then go for it. So he has that. As you know, he plays with Stanley Clarke, and he got a bunch of that from him, I'm sure.
Stanley's amazing.
Stanley
I know.
is like
I
one of
know.
I never met him, unfortunately, but I'm like, oh, you played with Stanley
Right,
Clarke?
exactly.
Is-
Wait, I can touch you because you touched someone who played with Stanley Clarke.
I can touch him for sure.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But I don't know who does that. I mean, that's for sure Richie. But bassists, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Victor Wooten doing what he does, I was like, what? Like with the slap, I'm not. I play a little slap, but I'm not like a slapper.
Your finger pick.
Finger, and I was like, whoa, man, what is that? I mean, for me, he always blew my mind.
Yeah.
It's just like crazy. Yeah, but I like all sorts of different musicians.
Yeah, no, those are good
I like
ones. Those are good
singers
ones.
too. Like every time.
Who's your favorite singer?
Well, one of them, my favorites for sure, Ann Wilson, and from Heart. So every time I hear her singing, or like, I don't know, just give me the chills. Just
And I saw
beautiful voice.
amazing voice, and she's kept it up all these years. She's obviously taken very, very good care of her vocal
and she had
cords.
technique,
You
Now
know.
it's getting hot in here.
Yeah, it is getting hot. I did also notice on social media there that you're involved in the first ever all-female rock fantasy camp.
Yeah.
With Ann's sister Nancy
Wilson.
and Lita and
It wasn't
Nita.
Lita.
No, Lita.
The first was some other people. It was Orianti, Nancy, the girls from the Go-Go's, the girl from the Go, I forgot her name, and Melissa Etheridge. That was the first. Now I'm doing it again.
I didn't know it was the
December.
second one. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
doing-
December 5th through the 8th.
Yes,
I've already
Rock
looked at
Fantasy
that.
Camp,
Yes.
Lita Ford, Nancy Wilson, and then we have, oh my God, the drummer, Sheila E. Come
Yes,
on.
I saw that.
I'm
Sheila
so
E. That is so
excited.
awesome.
Sheila
Have you ever
E.
met her?
No, Richie did though.
Yeah. Oh.
And then we have Anita Strauss as well.
Yeah.
But Roxy from Vixen is going to be doing too, so it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
So Roxy's going to be out here doing that too.
She's going to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, that is
I
great.
hope
She's
we
a
can all
phenomenal
jam.
drummer. Yeah, that would be
Roxy's a
that would
great
be
drummer.
awesome. She's an amazing drummer.
When I joined the band, I didn't know. We didn't jam together. I joined the band on stage. And I was like, I knew they were good because I could hear, but also because Britt was there for so long. And I knew that it was going to work, but I still hadn't played with them. I was like, oh my God, I hope it works. I hope we had good chemistry and stuff. So they called me on stage and we started playing the song. And I'm like, oh, cool. This is going to be fun. This is going to work. I mean, she's a super solid drummer. And
you got right in there with her. And...
Yes, her tempo is great. Her feeling, I mean, she had great feeling. I was like, oh, this is great. Because, I'm a bassist, man. You have to have a solid drum.
You have to. You have to. And I would think consistency helps, too. That was a throw out to you there, James.
Oh yeah, consistency.
They've had like 15,000 different drummers in Pelletieri. Oh, fantastic ones, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they're amazing drummers, but...
Pancake time.
Yeah, pancake.
Yeah, I'm excited. Well, I heard that you have beer here. Come on.
We have beer. We have beer.
We got to have beer with pancake. Are
we
you
have
kidding
beer
me?
and pancake. And
No,
I need...
oh my
look
God.
at that. Huh? Is that beautiful?
Check this out, guys.
Is that beautiful?
It looks delicious.
It's really hot, though, so let's put that down. Okay, so I do have a fan question for you.
Okay.
It's from a friend of mine, actually, from Minnesota. His name is Shawn Flesher. He is a bass player.
Okay.
And we were talking about earlier how the personalities pick instruments, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Not only is Shawn a bass player, but he's a goaltender in hockey.
Oh, wow.
Okay, do you know how insane you have to be?
Yeah.
Okay, to be a
I
goaltender
barely go
in
to the
ice
ocean
hockey?
not to break my hands.
Right, yeah, it's insane. So he had two questions. I told him I'd pick one, so I'll let you pick one. Do you want a musical one or a non-musical one?
Non-musical.
Non-musical. Okay, Sean's question for you is, have you been binging any shows on any streaming things? What's your favorite show? What are you into? What have you been watching lately?
Yeah, okay. Richie puts shows to go to bed.
Ah.
And he sleeps and I stay awake watching like I can't.
Let's switch sides.
I get hooked up. So lately he put this show called Mother, Father, and Son. It's Richard Gere, the father. I don't know the name of the other actors. It's just great. I mean, something happens to the son, and the actor that I don't know the name is just so good at acting. He has a stroke. It's not too much a review because that happened in the first episode. He has a stroke, but the way he acts, like as someone that had a stroke, is just, for me, it was amazing. So but it's a heavy, sad story. It involves politics, involves power.
What streaming service?
I think it's, I don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
1, 2, 3,
Maybe
4, 5.
I have no idea. But it's pretty good. Mother, Father, and Son. And yeah, and my favorite of all time is definitely Friends, because that's how I learn a lot of my English.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing? I like chick flicks. I like easy stuff, especially if I'm traveling or on the plane. I love The Office. I've been binging on The Office. Oh, yes.
You get an extra one, you're our guest.
So we travel a lot by plane, and usually it's the same company, and they have The Office there, and I've been watching a lot of The Office, and I just love it. It is just so fun. Ooh, okay. All right, guys.
Yeah,
Wait,
he told me he had beer, because I had beer too, but he said he had beer, so.
Yeah, that sound is something.
So, do you have any outside hobbies? What do you do other than music? And watch shows and cook.
Cooking, write my songs, but I think that's
Salute,
music.
that's music.
Oh, saúde.
Salute.
Saúde, everybody. Salute.
Salute, salute.
Hey.
You drinking there,
I
babe?
don't have saúde. Don't say my boots.
There we go.
Yay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you do other than cook? What do you do? You like to write? You like to read? Do you hike? Fish?
Fish? No, I'm pretty boring, I guess. I like to cook, and I love my dog, and I love training him and walking him. I like going to the gym. I've been into building up my core more, my strength. My lower back is always bad, always been, since I'm a musician, since I was carrying that bass. So I always had issues with my neck, my lower back. So I've been into that, which is very different, like trying to be healthier, be aware of that stuff. So
how hard is that to do on the road?
It's hard, but you might have, you have access. We have hotels with gyms and stuff like that. But eating on the road is definitely not easy. The road, you survive with the food. depending on the day.
Which is
Okay.
why you should have me
Yes!
as Vixen's chef.
You're more than invited. Let's try. First, let me try.
Yeah, try the
let me
Mastication.
see.
You got to try my Brazilian lasagna too.
Could have a little salt.
It could be. Man.
The Brazilian wife, you should have salt. Really good. Oh man, look,
That
check
is
that
good.
out.
Yeah, that is.
I don't
Yeah.
know who's checking.
Okay, so
Wow.
what?
Pass the test, sir.
Oh, thank you. Good. I'm glad. What are you most proud of? I'm playing in front of 2.5 million people. I mean, that's. I can't even imagine.
I'm proud
That's
of a lot of stuff, honestly.
So let me rephrase the question then.
Okay.
What do you want?
Cool.
What do you want your legacy to be?
Oof. Can I go to the first question?
Whatever's easier.
No pressure.
No pressure.
I'm truly proud that I'm able to do what I love, and I've been doing that since I was 17, and I'm proud that I came out of Brazil to America without knowing anybody other than Richie, and without knowing if my dream and my profession would be even possible. I didn't know if it was possible to play here, because I had a pretty renowned band in Brazil, different style though, and I was like, how am I going to do the same thing here, you know? But again, if you really know what you want and you really put the effort into, I think knowing is the key. You have to know what you want, no matter what it is. And then slowly, it's like sowing something. Like we start with one, then two, then three. Next thing you know. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud that I'm able to be here with you today talking about that and being someone that has something interesting to share or whatever. That's important, you know, for me, because it means that I accomplished what I wanted, which is my music path. And then you guys are interested to know what it's been doing here.
You know, I didn't even you don't know how I discovered you. I'm
No, I
sure.
know.
It was Rock for Ronnie.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I was there with James. Okay, and we were there because Martin Anderson was there, and he knows James. So we were talking to him, and Sean McNabb was there, of course, and we were talking to him and Simon Wright and Glenn Sobel, and and then you were on stage, and I'm like, who's she? And he's like, well, I don't know, who's she? And I'm like, I don't know, dude, but we need a female guest, and she's kicking ass.
Well,
So that's how
thank
that happened. So I asked someone who you were, like, oh, it's Julia Lage.
you.
And I'm like, oh, really? Yeah, she's Richie Kotzen's wife. And I'm like, she is? I didn't even know he was married.
It's true.
So, yeah,
Well,
it is true. Are you sure? Do you have a ring? Can you prove it?
have it.
Okay, all right, just checking.
He
just
doesn't,
checking.
though.
No?
But I take it off to play because it really gets in the way.
Yeah, I would
It's
think
true.
so. I would
It's
think
true.
so.
But you know, these kind of things make me very proud, and I don't know, man. I feel I love the fact that I have a good relationship with my husband. I know that hard work pays off. Hard work pays off. So I'm proud of my upbringing. Is that how you say it? Like my mom, the way
absolutely.
my mom
Yes,
raised
your
me.
upbringing. Yes, of course.
Because she raised me, she was like, you don't complain, you just go and change what you're doing. You know, you don't have to complain or blame on someone else or whatever. You just go ahead and change the technique or change your mind or change the thought. You will get there. If you're stuck, just sit and relax. And she says, decompress, like empty your mind and stop thinking what people are gonna think or how they're gonna look at you. It doesn't matter. Like next day they forgot. I don't know. I have these things with me that now that I'm older, I see things very much easier to go through. You know, especially being in a business where oh, you were a girl, oh, you're getting older, oh, you sing like that, oh, you play like that, oh. It's always like criticizing because they sit in their Instagram or whatever,
right,
and they can't criticize the world without doing nothing.
Yeah.
So that's cute and all, but the reality is we are out here trying to do stuff that is hard. We're talking about introverts before. Some people are out on the road and it's very hard for them. And they're just trying to entertain, they're just trying to do the best. Oh, he didn't sing that enough. Oh, he didn't say goodbye to the fans. Oh, he didn't sign my thing. Give it a break. It's just everybody's different. Everybody's in a different path. So I feel like knowing all that and learning and seeing all that today for me is easier to go through things, hard times and stuff. And I'm proud of myself for being able to see stuff.
Yeah.
That some
yeah,
people
yeah.
sometimes just get caught up, you know?
Yeah, awesome.
I think
Very
that's
good.
a thing.
So you've actually grown as a human being.
I feel like absolutely. I
Not
think
everyone
everybody
does.
should, but
Well, yeah, I agree. You know,
Yeah.
not all of us do.
I did.
You know, I have in some things I haven't. My wife she could talk to you for days about those things.
Okay.
I'm sure. But yeah, it's all about growth. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like
and-
that's why we're here. I mean,
Yeah, of
we have
course.
people from all over the world, completely different from each other. You have like bad people, good people. Why are we all together? That gotta be a reason.
You know-
we have to learn with each other.
You know, we do. I agree. When I was in college, I'd pass this billboard every day, and I'll get it wrong, but the philosophy is there, right? And it was an Indian philosopher, and he basically said, until mankind realizes we're all citizens of the same planet, we're fucked. And you know, I mean,
Yeah.
so yeah, you know, I paraphrased. I said I was paraphrasing. You know, plus it was the 80s,
builder?
a little looser in the
Yeah,
language
I know.
back then,
Yeah.
you know, so you can get away with it more.
I feel like you're right, of course. I agree with that, absolutely. And I also feel like, honestly, people take themselves so serious. They're just like, chill. Look at the sky, the amount of stars is there. Really? Like,
Really.
that works.
And, you know, it's music. Music is the language that cuts through everything. Everything. You know,
I
and you
agree.
got to feel that, too, especially when you're out touring. And like, have you been in the East? Have you been in Japan? Have you played Japan or
I didn't play there, but I've been
Philippines or, you know, any place like that? Yeah,
very
it's-
different.
Yeah, they are. But music will bring us together.
Oh, absolutely. Well, even in Brazil, I played in Amazonia, which is the
That's-
rainforest.
That's where her family's from. So
There you go.
yeah.
And I was playing, I'm from a huge town. There's one of the biggest towns in the world, São Paulo. And then I go to this town that took 3 days to get there, like boat, plane, bus, almost horses. Like that was.
I hear ya, yeah.
I get there, there's literally Native American people from Brazil, like with the things, because they have things, like every tribe is different. They
Right,
have
yes,
things hanging
yes.
in their mouth, feathers everywhere. And
Yeah.
they're looking at us. I'm like, what am I doing here? But so finally we start playing. We play there in the middle of nowhere, like it's raining. It's like a crazy
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
And you have the indigenous people. You have like us regular
Right,
people.
right.
And it's just like, why are we all playing here? And then they're all enjoying, all at once finally experiencing the same thing the same way, probably. And
Yeah,
it's
right, exactly.
crazy.
It is. It
Never
is.
in a million
Yeah.
years I'll be in that
Right,
tribe
yeah,
area,
right.
you know?
Yeah,
I love that.
I've been to Manaus many times. It's really hot, and humid.
Oh, it's humid. The problem is the humidity. Oof,
Humid's
it's
an
bad.
understatement. All right, so is our dish ready here? Is our rice
Yes, you
ready?
guys.
Our
So
rice?
we serve this usually with white rice. He's gonna make the rice, and we're just gonna put some rice on the plate. Put this, but I also brought what we call farofa.
Oh, you did bring
And
some.
I brought the pre-made.
I didn't know there was a pre-made.
Yes.
Where did you buy this?
You find in the Brazilian market that we have here in LA.
The one
so
in
it's already
Venice?
seasoned. Huh?
The one in Venice?
It's in Culver City.
Oh, okay.
So it's already seasoned, but you can season with all sorts of things. It's in my bag. I'll show it to you if I can grab it.
Yeah. Go.
okay.
Yeah, farofa is this Brazilian thing, and they serve it for everything. It's made with a ground maniac flour, maniac. whatever.
Mandioca.
Thank you.
Mandioca is yucca root.
Yeah, yucca root.
Yucca, no.
But seriously, it's maniac because they're all Brazilian and they're all crazy.
So it's basically a flour season, but we eat this a lot with feijoada. which is
Yes.
Another delicious dish. It's
Yes.
like bean and pork and everything. So I brought this for us to eat.
Oh, right on.
But
right
I also
on.
brought this. Do you know the name of that in Brazil?
No, we call it a clothespin.
Yeah, this is a pregador. Pregador, because when you open the bag, you're gonna
Yes.
you know,
yes.
pá.
Okay.
Tradition. Traditional.
I feel like I'm at my in-laws now.
There we go. I know how
So,
it is.
yeah.
We all.
Brett, yes, my mother-in-law has no idea what to do with the T's on my name.
Oh,
right? Because my name is Brett.
Well, you need to end with
And
some
so-
sort of, E or... Yeah.
So she's allowed to call me. She's the only one.
Brecci. Ooh,
So she's the only one.
okay,
Sorry.
Brett.
So that's my name. That's right.
All right, Brett.
She tried. She just couldn't do it.
I know, my mom is the same. For sure, she can't.
How she say Richie's name? Because she get that T in there?
Richie. She said Richie,
yeah.
Richie is easier.
Yeah, it's easy because it doesn't end, right? It's the end consonant
end needs something.
that'll throw her.
Yeah, you need a either A, O, I, E, something. How do you call that in English?
A vowel.
Vowel, thank you.
A vowel.
You need a vowel, otherwise
Yeah.
it's like, this is not over yet. The name needs something else.
So I didn't ask you. I skipped some questions here. Do you have any
Because I talk too
siblings?
much.
You have any siblings?
I have two brothers. One actually lives here, but he's moving back to Brazil. And I have a half brother that lives in Brazil. And yeah, I'm the only woman.
And the only musician, you
The
said.
only musician,
Really?
Yeah. My brother that lives here, he's like very cerebral, like my mom. They work like in companies, like big companies and stuff like
What
that.
did your mom do? I'm assuming
mom
she's
did a
retired.
bunch
Is she
of
retired?
stuff.
I'm assuming.
Well,
she's
she retired on that company, but she was never gonna retire. She works on an exchange part of the college. It's a big college called Mackenzie, and she works with the exchange students. So, but she does all sorts of other stuff. She knows all sorts of softwares, computer. She teaches math. It's just like she's brain all day. She works probably 17 hours a day. I'm not kidding, and she's always working.
How many languages does she speak?
Well, she can read French, and she speaks Portuguese, English, and a little bit of Spanish, probably, like we call it Espanol.
Yeah. How about you?
Portuñol.
How about you? How many languages you got going on?
I do Portuñol as well, a
Yeah,
little bit of
yeah.
Spanish, English. I'm trying Italian. I like Italian a lot, but that's it. It's enough.
Yeah.
Please, go on.
How's Richie's Portuguese?
Horrible. Disaster.
Has he tried to learn?
No.
No, in his
That's why
defense.
it's just
No,
not-
in his defense.
Okay.
Okay. I'm telling you right now, the language makes no effing sense. Okay. Now I understand that when you're learning a foreign language, nothing looks the way you think it sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But Portuguese, straight up, is like, no, fuck you.
Portuguese has rules.
Because it's a direct combination of Latin and Greek. Okay,
It's the last language, so it has a lot of stuff.
And so you can get, the Latin roots I can pick. I'm more familiar with than the Greek parts.
He's more familiar with Latin.
But the pronunciation is just,
You're telling me
makes
you're more
no
familiar
sense.
with Latin than anything else? That's
whoa.
fancy.
It does. I studied Japanese in college. So,
That's amazing.
But
My father used to know a little bit of Latin. Back in the day, they had to pray, I think.
yeah, right. Yeah, it was.
And he was,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, my mom was like that too when she
I
was
never
younger.
learned and never filmed, and I can't anymore.
Did you grow up Roman Catholic?
Yes, Brazil, yeah.
Yeah. Are you still practicing?
I have my own beliefs, I'm going to say, I think.
Yeah.
I believe in pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I'm very sensitive with things, and so I have a good third sense with stuff, usually. So that's kind of my thing, and I believe that we're here to evolve, and souls. I believe in souls and stuff.
Right on. Right on.
Evolution, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I
believe in
didn't mean to
another-
turn it there. It just,
No, it's fine. I do believe in Jesus, so it's okay.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. I think he was among us. Not the way they planted, but I think he was among us.
Yeah, well.
But probably not the way they planted nowadays. I don't know. But I'm not going to talk about that because
Yeah,
everybody.
right, everyone's-
I feel like
right, yeah.
religion and politics make sense for everybody the way it should. Like,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
going to be, you're going to feel that makes sense because the way you were raised, the way you see things, the way you experience it. Like, I can't put a hand and say, no, you're wrong, or
Right.
you're right, you're wrong. Why? There's no point. And I think this is all about having, like, faith. I love faith. I love you have some guidance. Even if it's spiritual or God or
Yeah.
the devil, whatever you like. But, I think people have to have some faith in things. Otherwise, like, that's it.
I agree. And
know.
I'm looking at, all right, let's see. I want to see this.
Okay, I'm going to cut the farofa and I'm going to put it in a bowl so you can
I've
see.
I've never had pre-made farofa. What's in it?
yeah.
What do they got in it?
It's seasonings like garlic, onions. Oh, well, you don't know yet?
Yeah,
Garlic,
right.
onions, salt.
Any like
Get a
sun-dried
little,
tomatoes?
what
What do you want?
spoon so you can taste it. There you go.
Sun-dried tomato.
Flavored sand.
Yeah, try. It's flavored sand. It's weird.
No.
Good, right?
Yeah, that's good. I got.
He's used to farol.
You're married to a Brazilian, you know.
Yeah, I eat it all the time. Yeah.
I had to chop the cilantro to put in it, but honestly, I'm not gonna waste my time removing this because this has all the good
Yeah, the
stuff. The
Again,
nutrients.
very
Yeah.
sharp.
Yeah, that's scary, man. Yeah, I don't know. People take hours removing. I'm like, just cut it.
So how?
If I cut
so,
my finger, you know.
no, please don't.
Dude, yeah, imagine that. I cut my No, okay. I cut my finger before a bunch of times, but
Well,
I think
you
that's good,
have
huh?
to. Yes.
You have to.
If you're not. If you otherwise, are you really cooking?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when you're moving houses. If you don't draw any blood, did you really move?
Oh my God, really? That's what we need to do?
Of course.
Blood. Okay, I don't know if it tastes good or not, but
Well,
we're
we
gonna
will find
out.
Yeah.
So you finish this up with cilantro.
It looks delicious.
Some people don't like cilantro and they put parsley, all good. And if you don't like greens, shame on you.
Yeah, really.
By the way, did you know the amount of calcium that it has on cilantro and parsley? It's more than a glass of milk. So if you have problems with milk, bro, eat cilantro and parsley.
Spinach, broccoli.
Spinach, you know, other stuff. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks delicious. It smells absolutely out of this world. So I
Nice.
really can't wait for this. No, I
Let me
cannot
watch.
wait to try this. This is going to be awesome. We need this.
Oh, ooh, okay, so so you want me to serve you? Is that what you want to do?
No, you don't have to. We can
Well,
we can all serve. We can serve
I can
ourselves.
make a bowl for you. Get
We need bowls
or whatever, a plate,
or
whatever
plates
you
or
want.
bowls or
I love this
we'll
thing.
go here.
It's the most efficient. Pregador. Boom. Practical. So yeah. I hope it's good, you guys. We can use the bowl, right?
I think so.
Is it a little
Okay.
frothy? Okay. Brothy. I just released, I'm about to release a new single, but I released a few months ago another single of mine called The Ride with Doug Pinnick.
Yeah, I saw that. That is so
I was
awesome.
so excited. He was just amazing.
Oh God.
And there's a video out. It's called The Ride. And,
Yeah.
and Richie is also on the track playing guitars, playing some lead guitars.
Yes.
So
Yep.
it's just,
Yep. I saw that.
I was
Doug-
so
no,
happy about that. How much do you want?
Doug was just singing. He wasn't playing though, right?
No, I was just singing.
Yeah.
I mean, his voice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
You go. You're first.
Okay,
You're
I'm
the
just
guest.
serving a little bit. So what
You're-
we
you-
do, we put rice, and then it could be any rice. Don't have to be fancy. And you go for it, man. Get a little fish. Get a little bit of the broth. Make sure you get the fish. That's it. Pretty. And then I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
put a
is
little. Let me
beautiful.
get another spoon so I can put. It's not here.
Farofa. There, yeah.
Put farofa. Only if you try, you're gonna know what this is, because it's dry, salty, and delicious. I'll put it on the side for
It is
whoever
good.
wants.
Angela, this is for you.
Here, wanna zoom in? Who wants to
Our
zoom
gracious hostess. Oh, you don't want to come out here though, do you? Do you
wanna
want me?
try?
You want me to put this on you? You want me to put the farofa on for you?
in? She needs to try the farofa.
You gotta try it.
Yeah.
Who wants this plate? I made a good one.
You do.
Oh, okay.
That one's for you.
I'll take it.
Ladies first.
Do we have for everybody?
Yes.
I don't know how much you guys want. I'm Brazilian. I'm gonna put a lot. So I'm gonna put a little bit less. In case you
Why
guys,
are you eating so little?
in case you guys hate it.
I don't think that's going to be possible.
Ooh, this is the tomato peel. So
You guys see?
you'll get.
So have you been watching the Olympics?
No
You been paying
man.
attention? No.
I wish, because I really love the Olympics. My father was a
Yeah?
huge, like he was a gym teacher, so
Oh,
he
right
wanted me
on.
to be a volleyball player.
Oh,
I was like, that didn't work.
Brazilians have
Then he wanted
amazing
me to
volleyball.
be a
really.
model. I was like, no, father. So I became a bassist. But
So
yeah,
how
I
many
love
how many other ways did you disappoint your father?
Well, moving out of the country, probably.
Yeah, that did it too.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, marrying a rock star.
Well, he liked that by the end.
Oh, he did? Okay,
He was
yeah.
proud of it.
I
I
see.
mean, come on. Hubby is... Wait, is that for someone else?
Yeah, go.
How many people we have?
5.
1, 2, 3,
5.
My mathematics, Mom. Sorry to disappoint you.
Well, I was an English teacher for a reason, so.
Oh, you're an English teacher.
Yeah.
So, how bad my English
Yeah.
is?
Oh, your English is very good. Considering, it's...
I basically learned it on my own.
Right, exactly. I know that. And English is an incredibly hard language to learn.
Well, not as hard as Portuguese.
There are other languages that are harder, true. But English is really hard, especially with all the idioms. And that's the hard part, right? It's all the idiomatic expressions.
What's up? Do you want
Oh,
hot
your
sauce?
shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta do the shirt.
Okay,
Yeah, you got to do the shirt and you got to sign and then we can eat.
So what do I do? Okay, so
Just bring the shirt over.
check this out. I have my website is julialage.com and I have merch there, and this is one of the cute merch. This guy is from Portugal.
It is awesome.
And he has all sorts of details and things, like there's a vixen here, like there's a fox, there's all sorts of things. But you can find that on my website with my music, with other merch and videos and all the good stuff.
Now,
So-
can you sign that and can we auction that?
Yes, absolutely.
That would be awesome.
Let's
So
do
you
that.
guys, we will set up an auction. We are getting some more swag, trying to keep this show going. And we
Yeah.
appreciate everything that we can get. And Julia is gracious enough to do this.
Here
and
or
this
the
is
back?
awesome.
The back or the front?
Well, the front. It's got to be the front.
Okay.
So here you can see we have an authentically autographed shirt.
Yes.
It is a small, and it will
That's
be...
a medium, actually.
Oh, it's a medium.
Yeah, that's
okay.
a medium. And it's a.
Oh,
I think
that's
it's a
not- I like
female
that.
medium.
I like that.
It's a good size.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a good
awesome.
Size.
That's awesome.
I'll write something else on the other side.
Oh,
If I can, because I'm a little clumsy. Keep rocking.
awesome. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
That is awesome.
Much love and keep rocking.
That is awesome. Woo! All right, so look for this soon. It'll be up there soon.
Go get yours too.
Thank you so
course.
much. Thank you. And can you sign my jacket, please?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Do they know where it's going?
They do,
Awesome.
but we will remind them once again.
Where do
It's
you want?
wherever you, no, it's wherever
I
you
go
want to
right
sign.
here because I'm the first female in the show.
The first female. As you guys know, as soon as this is full, we're auctioning this off at the Metal Hall of Fame. And all the proceeds are going to the DAD program, Drummers and Disabilities, drum therapy for kids and vets.
Kids and vets, that's pretty amazing.
It
I
is.
love that. Really.
It is, and
Yeah.
it's run by Pat Gesualdo, the CEO, and he is a fantastic, amazing human being.
Awesome.
And he's an amazing drummer too, by the way.
Ooh, let's
So
in.
yeah. All right, and let's eat.
All right, let's manda.